I'm Alex Menendez, and I am partner here at Monkeybrains, a company that Rudy started and that I joined in after we worked together at Macro Media.
I started Monkeybrains in 1998 off a DSL line in a warehouse, building computers and reselling DSL.
We basically were starting, I guess it was a co-location business at the height of the .com, and no one cared about the company named Monkeybrains that was starting a small boutique colo. Everyone was kind of laughed at us too at Macro Media. They were like, "You're starting an ISP?" Because everyone thought about all these huge San Jose ISPs that were like $1 zillion facilities and what have you. So that was like at that time. And we got a couple customers that we like probably screwed really good because the prices were super high.
Our philosophy has always been make sure to have a big enough customer base to break even, and then we can do other cool projects on our own and not have to worry about any bills. We can have as much bandwidth for ourselves as we want.
Really, what we are is a local business, is the business that focuses on other local businesses, people that want to put a computer on the internet. So someone wants, like, this is actually a customer's computer, right? They brought this to us. It's broken now. And they were like, we want to put this on the internet. So we're like, okay, we either build these for people or we take it and then we put it in a rack that looks like that in the data center.
Say you have a domain name, everyone knows what that is, and you want to put that domain name somewhere. You can either put it on someone else's hard disk that's on a server sitting on the internet, or you can get your own server and put it on the internet. And basically, you can host your own domain name off a DSL line at home, but if you get popular, or you want to make sure it's always up and it never goes down, then you need to put it in a data center. And it's basically just a PC computer with a couple of hard disks, and you stick it in a building that has redundant power, the security to get in. We have to scan things.
We gauge people, if it's an artist or a nonprofit, we tend to let them let things go. If it's a company that's making money,
we keep track of our hours.
Yeah. We keep track of our hours.
And we don't really bill people that aren't making any money.
Someone will call us, and it'll be a small business starting out, and they're like, we want, and they're throwing out all these things that they want, and in our brains we're like, ching ching, it keeps on going, the price tag. We're like, you don't need to do that. The best service we offer, I think, is when someone comes in wanting to spend a bunch of money to get their business idea off the ground. Rudy and I spend the whole time almost arguing with them to
don't spend so much money. Start with one server, wait a year, and see how you're doing.
Right. And I think that's different, because I think a lot of other people that do what we do, or businesses that do what we do, they're like, yeah, sure,
need all these bills.
But for us, we want to develop a relationship with the local business that lasts hopefully as long as possible.
We want to get the money from them for 5 years, not for 1 year and then see them fail.
I don't know. I think we get some cred because we are completely funded by each other. We've never taken on any investment from a third party in any way, and we've maintained kind of our integrity that way.
It's about enjoying life.
Yeah,
a lot of it. Yeah. And liking what you do and not having it be a bummer to come work. And we could both be making probably 4 times what we make here if we work for other companies. When I left Macro Media and started Monkeybrains, I lived off my savings from that job for the first year or two. It was stupid, they were paying so much in those .com bubble years that I had hoarded away some money because I didn't want to be working for a large company forever. I may go back one day, but I really like being independent. I have problems with authority.
We didn't mention we still do dial-up, which is a completely dying business. But the reason I bring it up is because our dial-up customers, which we still have,
some of them have been dialing up for
a while, but
for 9 years.
But the new dial-up bubble, let's call it, is this nonprofit in Alameda called ACCRC, and they put people on the internet for the first time with all Linux computers. So it's salvaged computer parts, and then they do not believe in Microsoft, so they put in all Linux parts. These are people that have never seen a computer or are mentally disabled.
Most of them are crazy. They have SSI.
Yeah, they have a lot of crazy people. But
we don't mind.
This one lady in particular who was, I think, on methadone or something. But she started off being a pretty good customer, and then being really, really excited to be on the internet, and then she just
her medication changed.
But there's been a couple people that we've successfully got on, and we've even made house visits to and are still on. And it's like when they call up, it's always kind of interesting because I'm like, man, this person's never been on the internet, and they're about to like learn a Linux computer for the first time.
And it takes us we'll talk to them on the phone for an hour, and we're lucky if they pay. We have a really low rate for them, $10 a month, and we're lucky if they pay. If they don't pay, we don't cut them off. But yeah, some of them are very adamant about paying.
I think the people that actually end up getting on from the ACCRC program are great. Are probably like our best customers.
I would rather have 100 $10 customers, even though it's a lot of work to do all the cashing of the checks, than $1,000 customer.
Yeah.
I don't know, just stability business-wise.
We've definitely carved out somewhat of a sustainable business.
Yeah.
And some of I think that
we don't have to work in cubicles, which is terrific.
We don't have to work in cubicles. I think maybe the emphasis on maturing or on doing something that's sustainable on the internet is more of an issue now, whereas before it didn't matter, right? Like you could sell, what do you want? Dog food? Trolls? Little troll dolls?
I have a theory. The internet's a pyramid scheme. And there's some people making money at the top, and then there's people at the bottom giving money up the pyramid, and we're somewhere in the middle. We collect from people and we give away the majority of it to the people above us in the pyramid, and we're always trying to figure out ways to skip around in the pyramid. If you want to do any type of work anywhere or start your own company, I recommend you sort of get your mind wrapped around the pyramid scheme going on and figure out how to do more things by yourself, for yourself, and then your expenses will go way down. Don't tell everyone though, or we'll be out of a job.
So we're going to hear voice messages that have been left at Monkeybrains over the years.
My father pays the bills. You have never sent us a bill. Never. Not once. Okay? If that is why you have you should have said, you should have, I didn't know because my dad pays the bills. Finally, I found out, that he's never gotten a bill from you, but that's why you haven't been returning my calls, isn't it? Or, okay, oh boy, I'm just so mad right now. Why you didn't, oh boy. You are the ones who never sent us a fucking bill, man. Oh, fuck you.
Not exactly a satisfied customer.
Just want to have a little conversation with you. Okay, well, this is the Monkey Rock, the Unicorn Monkey Rock. And I'll be getting back to you. Bye-bye.
No idea what that
Never
is.
got back.
The unicorn.
I don't even know what that guy wanted.
You wanted to have a conversation.
There was a monkey connection in there, but the unicorn threw me off.